this investigation.
Reiner's career in Hollywood stretched decades. He was a prolific director with titles including This Is Spinal Tap, Stand By Me, The Princess Bride, When Harry Met Sally, and A Few Good Men. CNN entertainment reporter Lisa Vespers France joins me now. Lisa, it's fair to say this is an absolute shock nationally, but as well as for the Hollywood community. Can you talk about what you've been hearing overnight?
Yeah, what we've been hearing is people are devastated, as you said, shocked, cannot believe it. The word that I think is most going to be used when it comes to Rob Reiner is range. He had such an incredible range. He worked with so many people. Christopher Guest and his wife, Jamie Lee Curtis. Christopher Guest, of course, was in This is Spinal Tap. They released a statement expressing their condolences and their shock. People are just mourning him greatly because he was so beloved, so well known. One of my friends said he's got to be the most popular Nepo baby ever because he went above and beyond what people expected of him. He continued to act, by the way. You know, he was just in season 4 of The Bear. He's in the sequel to Contact 2, which just came out. But he really, really loved making movies and just looking at a list of films, just banger after banger after banger. Just people loved what he produced.
Banger after
And
banger.
they also are leaning into his love story with his wife because they met on the set of When Harry Met Sally. And he said, Audie, that he changed the ending of the movie and made it more hopeful and romantic because initially they were not supposed to be a couple, but after he met her, it sounded like it was love at first sight for him. And I mean, he was inspired to change the ending to that beloved movie. And so we know how they were partners in marriage, but also in business together. They worked very closely together. And people just cannot believe this is a tremendous loss for Hollywood and for the world, obviously.
And I think this is son. Their son did it.
And when they did meet after that, they worked on many projects together later on. He also had praised his wife in the past, even because of some of his politics. He was very well known in political circles, especially among Democrats. I think the governor, Gavin Newsom, actually released a statement saying Rob was a passionate advocate for children and for civil rights, taking on big tobacco, to fighting for marriage equality, to serving as a powerful voice in early education. Can you talk about her and their partnership in activism?
Yes, they both were very passionate about people and especially the disenfranchised. And we see with Nancy Pelosi coming out and calling them dear friends and talking about their passion for others. President Obama released a statement. So they were extremely well known in political circles, but also because they really stood up for others. They believed in helping people that they felt were not getting a fair shot, not getting a fair chance. And they were both equally passionate, as I said, about doing that type of work and being outspoken about it. Neither one of them were shrinking violets when it came to their beliefs. And so they're being hailed not just for the work that they did, but also for the compassion that they led with in their lives.
You know, Lisa, these are people, as we said, they were still active, they were still working, they were still making projects. What are people out there talking about, you know, not their legacy, but even their active work in Hollywood?
Yeah, they're talking about what projects we will never get from them. You know, what they were, you know, there was a lot of conversation about the Spaceballs sequel and about Rob Reiner being involved in that. And people just are now saying they had so much gas left in the tank. You know, they just were both so incredibly creative. And people are now saying there are movies that we will never get, that won't be produced, won't be directed by, you know, by the couple because they're no longer with us. And so there's just a great deal of sadness in Hollywood and among fans, but especially among people who knew them and loved them and worked with them. And so, you know, their legacy stands, but it's a legacy that even though, you know, they had been in Hollywood for decades, still feels like it was cut short, Audie.
We're going to be hearing more outpouring of grief today from Hollywood. Lisa Vespers France, thank you so much.
Thank you.
What up, chat? What up, champ?
Wake you up. Wake that ass up. Program your alarm to Power 105.1 on iHeartRadio.
Good morning, everybody. It's DJ NV.
Charlamagne.
Charlamagne the guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Lauren LaRosa is here. Nyla is
No.
here. We got a special guest in the building.
The legendary
T.I.P.
What's happening?
Ted, what up?
What's happening, man?
You just came in here and said you wouldn't be working if you had a job.
Nah. If I lived up here, I can't have no job. I can't have no job, man. Ain't no way in the hell, man. This is quit your job with me, man. You walk outside, but man, hell no. God no business.
You know what I'm telling me that if you would have grew up in New York,
What's up,
you would've been a
Joshie?
D-boy.
I wouldn't, yes.
What's up, Joshie?
For a period of time.
What up, my
You know
boy?
what I'm saying? I would have been a seasonal trapper. You know what I'm saying?
What you got going on? Are you smoking? Nah.
Yeah,
Well, how you doing, brother? How's everything?
I'm cooling, man. I'm cooling. I came,
Nah.
you notice I came up here by myself this time.
Yes, you did.
I came by myself
Yeah,
this
yeah.
time. Because last
Well,
time
Christmas
we had a
shopping,
bit of
that's
a-
what's up.
We had a bit of a kerfuffle.
Get the kids right.
You know what I'm saying? I came up here dolo.
I'm chilling today, man.
And you bought everybody, you know.
Nah.
You were the peace
I
man.
ain't doing too much.
Those my brothers, man. They're two of the most loyal.
Hell yeah,
and-
I join
and
you.
the
Fired
most,
up, fired up.
masterful at their craft. So they're both very passionate about what they do. Both very stand up and respectable. And you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, man, lines cross. You know?
I don't think Dro is getting the credit he deserves for the year that he's had. Like, there's been a resurgence of
Man,
yeah.
Like, even on social media,
It's
people
Christmas
like, "Young
time."
can rap."
Yeah. So it's Sober Dro is a different. It's a different monster.
Uh-huh.
And he definitely, man, he had a resurgence and turned his life around and has a
That's what's
discipline
up, my
about
boy.
himself now that is much
Yeah, we
different
chilling,
than
man.
before. You know what I mean?
I don't gotta work for a while, so
you're right. He is
we on
having a
chill
phenomenal
mode.
year. He tore it down on that Metro
Metro
Boomin
Boomin,
project. You did. You know, he and I also, you know, had
For 6 people,
a very a
you
time
can make it happen.
on the TM88.
You can make it happen.
So you know what I'm saying. And we got the PSC
PSC,
project coming, man. We gonna put that at New Year's Eve.
Oh,
Yeah.
You gotta go somewhere like
Doing a
Ross,
gangster grill with drama. Gonna drop
Walmart.
on New Year's
Oh.
Eve.
okay.
We dropping the ball.
So about rap.
What you got to ask about?
One of your partners now.
Oh yeah.
she found everything in Walmart.
He talked about Karen's one.
I spoke to Nell.
Rakim.
I spoke to Nell. I told him he can't do it. I said, man, you can't do that, bro. You can't do that. That's egregiously unfair.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Break it down why.
And he said, man, I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care about
I
it.
said, man, nah, but you can't do that. And I just keep saying it. And you know, we're actually gonna do it expeditiously about it.
Expeditiously.
Because I think he need to be like walked, like historically, why it matters so much. You know what I'm saying?
His favorite rapper is Jay-Z, though.
Yeah, I mean that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean that's fine with that, but that still doesn't take away or justify the blatant disregard for you know the predecessors, and especially like the God MC, man. You know what I'm saying? Like even KIA, like you know people are like, man, do you understand? This is where it started. He's like, man, I don't care where it started. I care about what I like.
But that's fine. He can have his own what he likes. That's cool.
Yeah,
But he just got to remember where they started from, where Jay-Z got his from, where these people got
See, I think
theirs.
what we fail to realize is in the age of internet, people are just not careful with what they say anymore. You know what I'm saying? People say what the hell ever comes to mind.
Mhm.
And I think that's something that people of our generation just got to get used to.
Yeah.
21 Savage was talking about that on the Big Bank interview. The
Okay.
internet, and he actually
Big
brought you up.
Bank.
He said that during your era, y'all didn't have to really deal with the internet trying to tell people who y'all were and just like saying crazy things. So it's a little different for people now.
Well, see, it wasn't the internet. We had, you know, Wendy Williams and Charlamagne, and you know what I'm saying, and those
Yeah.
guys like that telling us, you know what I'm
Charlamagne on the
saying.
left.
We had our set of challenges, you know, our share of obstacles to overcome. It's just like the success of that. People seeing how successful you can become doing that, it just made everybody say, "Shit, I'm doing that too. I'm gonna take it a step further." I say this. You know what I mean? And they forget about all those runs. See, people stop getting hit in the face. You see what I'm saying? Like people stop getting hit in the face.
Because you can't hit him. Where you want to be able to hit him at?
Man, you catch people everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? We all sharing this big ball of dirt together. You never know when you catch somebody, man. You be like, oh, there goes shawty right there. You know what I mean? You know, I think that's okay. I think we should normalize getting hit in the face again.
Yes, because I feel
Not
like,
shooting, you know what I mean? Don't shoot them, don't kill them, just bow.
but that's what I respect.
Watch your mouth.
I respect it more when a person says whatever they want to say to the person,
Mm-hmm.
and if the person gets hit in the face, they still stand on what
That's
they
right,
say.
because you get hit in the face and you still say it.
Still
You like, I still feel how I feel. I still feel. I don't care. I don't care.
That's it.
You hit hard, but still.
Exactly.
Hey.
How do you here for comedy, right?
No. I'm actually here because, man, oddly enough, I'm here because my daughter said she wanted to eat in New York restaurants.
Oh wow.
So here we are.
I thought
You
y'all might
know,
have came
man.
That's when you know you got money.
Yeah,
But like,
like,
New York restaurant, come on, man.
I ain't playing, man. I promise
We all going to
you.
New
Where
York
y'all
for the
going?
weekend.
I don't know where she want to go. I'm just here, dog. You know what I'm saying?
You just came for the weekend to eat.
Yeah.
Them niggas lied. It was like,
Yeah.
I was like, I here for a comedy show. I ain't nothing
Nah,
but T.I.
I got a special coming out. I got a special coming out, man, on Christmas Eve, man.
Got you.
It's called Cheaper Than Therapy. So while I'm up here, you know what I'm saying, I got to handle my business too.
Right.
But yeah, so Cheaper Than Therapy, everybody, man, you can get that on tipaintfunny.com. You know, just log on to tipaintfunny.com, and you know what I'm saying, for the nominal fee of $6.99, you'll be able to watch my comedy special while you at home, wrapping gifts, getting tired of your kids, complaining about how much money you didn't have to spend, but you did. You know what I'm saying? You know, just entertain yourself, man. Now, all of the comedians who hate to see me in comedy and who don't like, I created a community for you all. A community where the haters can congregate and you can all get together and talk about how funny I'm not. You know what I'm saying? On tipaintfunny.com.
Can we drop a bomb for T.I. too?
But what made you go that route? Oh,
Okay. I'm trying to go to the site.
Try it again.
tipaintfunny.com.
That's what I'm at.
Yeah, you work on my phone.
I don't know. Or maybe it's blocking it because we in here.
What you mean?
Why would it be
blocking
blocking
Because
it?
sometimes our firewall
Hey,
will block
excuse me.
certain
I
things.
have a white
It came
man
up
with
for
me.
me.
Look, it didn't come up
T.I.
for me.
said I got a
Am
white man with
I
me.
have a white man with me.
Am I alive?
What's wrong with the website?
Yes, you were. It's right there. Tip Harris, Cheaper Than Therapy, coming December 24th,
What's the
2025.
website?
Thank you,
that
thank you.
went
That's
to?
your broke ass computer.
Tipaintfunny.com.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about in the special?
What am I talking? Man, a few different things, man. I'm definitely talking about, you know, marriage. You know, my experiences with my wife. Definitely talking about being a father.
Did you run that by your wife first? Did you say,
experiences
babe, I'm
with
going to talk about this? Or did she hear it when she got there?
Absolutely not.
Oh,
Absolutely not. But you know, why would I go and do that?
Because I don't know if you want that smoke later on, y'all.
You run things by your wife?
If I'm going to talk about her, yeah.
You do?
Yeah. If
You
it's
do?
not, if it's not the
Don't you
nicest thing, I
kinda-
think so.
What you mean
But
not
that's
the
because-
nicest?
But
Who
that's
said it
because he
wasn't
got
the
in
nicest?
trouble back in the day for not running something.
He
by
got
him.
hit in his face. You see how important get hit
What's
in the
up,
face is?
Copanda? Coco Panda.
Because he got hit the way it was like.
What's up, Coco Panda?
I'm traumatized. It was shaky.
Tell them what you did.
She hit you in the wallet.
No, she hit me in the head.
She hit you in the head.
You talked about it in your book. You might as well talk about
Oh,
it.
yeah, no. You know, I stepped outside the marriage. Yeah, that's what I'm going. That's what I'm saying.
And then you
What's up?
got
Chilling,
on
chilling.
air.
Called her on
What you
yeah,
got
here's the
going on?
story. So
Yeah, let's hear the
I
whole
was effed
story.
up. Me and
Come
my wife
on.
was going through it. I stepped
Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah. Let's hear
And
about
I was
this.
hurt. And your brother over there, Charlamagne, was like, "You hurt? You should call up live on the radio and apologize."
Ooh,
And I was at my lowest moment.
right.
And I thought my brother was picking me up, so I did.
Yeah.
I didn't really know what was going on.
Nah, you didn't understand now. No, you don't understand. Charlamagne thinking ratings.
Yeah.
That man was thinking business. That man was like, yeah, you know what? You should call up right now.
Live on
I'm
there.
doing
Right
good.
now, say it.
On there. I didn't have nothing to say, but sorry. So I'm trying to just say words, Charlamagne behind me, like, go, you got this, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just like a friend. That's just like a friend.
Damn it, man.
Just like a friend. But your friends
I'm
mean
doing good,
you
man. You doing all right?
man. You are there for your friend entertainment. You know what I'm saying? They give you advice and, if it go well, okay. But I want to be entertained by the outcome.
I didn't really know what was going on, to be honest.
No,
I didn't know the extent to what was going on.
You a lie.
I really didn't. I was
Okay, but
like,
now when Envy in his feelings and something going on, it be all
Why
over
he
his
turned
face.
red?
He turned red. He will cry. He like he will cry at a drop of a dime. Like Envy is very
No, I
expressive
haven't.
his emotions.
Oh man.
It was an
he's very
iconic
light skinned.
moment.
That's what I
I
always say
ain't
about
seen-
you never given light skin. You light
Hey,
skin with
You
dark
doing
skin.
good too? That's what's
Yeah,
up.
man. You
That's
know what I'm
what's up.
saying?
That's good to hear.
I'm 6'4" and dark skin on the
6'4".
inside. You know what I'm saying? On the inside. Yeah. But nah, but Cheaper Than Therapy is the special. TipAintFunny.com, man. Comes out, man, December 24th, but you can pre-order right now. I think I got like 3 pre-orders so far. Yes, I get the count. I have the dashboard, so I got about 3. I done sold about 3 so far.
What made you want to go that route? Because I'm sure you could have sold it to a screamer or somebody if you wanted to.
I ain't got time to wait on people, man. I ain't got time to wait on people. I want to do what I want to do when I want to do it. And just too, see, I don't like rules and restrictions, regulations. You know what I mean? All that bureaucracy, policy, and procedure and all that. Man, check it out, man. You know what I mean? If you want to see it, there you go.
At what point did you realize comedy wasn't just a side quest for you, but something you wanted to take seriously?
Yeah, we gotta say we gotta drop a bomb for him because at one time they didn't think you were gonna go this far with comedy. They thought it was like a little hobby that you did for a couple of months and then get out of it. But
Yeah. I gotta thank the haters for that because I honestly would not have taken it so seriously. You know what I'm saying? The people weren't telling me how much they didn't want me to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm real hard-headed, stuck in my ways like that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like it put me in the mind of the King of the South moment. You know what I mean? You know, when I came out saying King of the South, and you know, it was just something I said in a rhyme. You know what I'm saying? I was really just popping it, and you know, people are up and on. Oh, you can't.
Nah, it's an interview.
The hell I can't.
It's the Breakfast Club.
And then it just became something that it grew on me, and you know, I felt the need to defend my right to portray it, and also to justify my reason for saying it.
Right.
And that's the same way I felt with comedy.
That was another conversation that came up recently.
What time is it?
On Manny and Juvenile's podcast.
10:52. It's still kind of early. It's not even 11 o'clock. Yeah, it's almost there.
Mount Rushmore of the South.
What about it?
I don't think you can have it without you being on it.
Well, I appreciate that, man. I really do, man. You see, prison has taught me some things, Sean. You know what I'm saying, man? It just taught me that it's just so many more important things than just stuff about other people's opinion. And I'm happy to just even be here, be alive, be free, let alone be successful and still relevant and still having your name mentioned amongst the greats, bruh.
Appreciate that.
But that shit.
I need that. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Would you put it together? Somebody say, "Yo, T.I., who's your Mount Rushmore down south rapper?"
Man, bro, I don't. Nah, I mean, man, I probably would, but like for public consumption, all I'm doing is create controversy. If I wanted to do it just to create some ratings, I could say something. I'd probably say somebody that wouldn't nobody want to hear. So then I create more engagement, and you know,
Scarface and T.I. got to be on there for me.
Yeah, Scarface is all around, you know, top 5 to me. You know what I'm saying?
And Outkast.
Yeah, 3,000 as well.
That's where it gets difficult when you start talking about the groups, because they definitely.
Yeah, I think Outkast should occupy one spot.
I think so too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I think Outkast should. I feel the same about Goody Mob.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like and Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying? And Mobb Deep. You know what I mean? I feel like the iconic groups, they should occupy one spot. You dig what I'm saying? But
what you got going on today? What are you doing today?
It's
too cold to do anything too much outside.
Individuals that came out
let's ride around in the heat.
You know, that we grew up in. And so many dope individuals is coming out now. So do you mix the two?
And it's like how you talk about it too. Like how you talk about it too, because like Gucci, Jeezy, people will argue like, do you put both?
It's cold outside.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like different conversations of like who goes.
I can't say you don't get them without them, but you know.
When you have the Mount Rushmore, to me, it's the person who laid the foundation for whatever it is you do. When you talk about trap music, yes.
What's that? A burger and some.
Gucci and Jeezy on a Mount Rushmore.
I didn't say that. See how she did?
That's
That's
something new looking to me.
That was that investigator.
You eating that? What is that?
You say who you say?
What's that in the bowl? Chicken soup.
What you say you had a bag? And what was it?
Chicken soup and a spam sandwich.
What I said was, he said that
I can't see what it is on my phone like that.
I think you'd have still got them. I don't know if it would have been as kind of consolidated, and, you know what I'm saying, and if it would have been received the same way. You feel what I'm saying? But you still get them, and they still, cause they had their own story.
Oh, sushi and ramen. Oh, that's sushi. Okay.
The way the rest of the world
Sushi and ramen. I'm looking like, what is that?
A little more acceptable because it had
Sushi and ramen. Whoa.
A big dog.
That's the way to start it.
Man, I appreciate it. See, I try to keep
Sushi and ramen. Is it spicy?
You know what I'm saying?
Is it spicy ramen?
I mean, because as big a trap
I know it is.
right now, you know what I'm saying? I didn't do that by myself.
What kind of sushi is it?
I probably wouldn't have never made it.
Got some California rolls.
It's other people that have stories.
Got some California rolls.
In their beat selection, in their cadences, you know,
Spicy ramen.
Their collaborations with other artists that has pushed trap music, that's taken it from where I brought it to and expanded it, and you know, and diversified it. And so
shoot, some ramen right now, some nice warm ramen right now be good.
So I can't take credit for the whole thing. I'm just happy that I was able to plant a seed for something that grew to be what it is today.
Okay.
But when it comes to comedy, right, a lot of people chase it for validation. What were you chasing when you first stepped on stage?
Therapy. Yeah. Therapy.
It's Japan ramen?
You know what I'm saying?
What? I never had no Japan ramen.
I was going through
some Japanese ramen.
Not just a difficult time, but a time that
Where you get it from?
wasn't used to. You know what I'm saying?
Where'd you get Japan ramen from?
I don't have things said about me that I never like see.
Wally World?
You know what I'm
Amazon?
You know, that
The commissary?
You know what I'm saying? For a while, you know.
You know, apology. Nobody ever said.
The Asian store. That's where you got it from. Yep. The Asian store.
They keep that same energy, keep on pushing. You know what I mean?
The Asian market.
You know, that's a great way to exit my life. I love that. You know what I mean?
I got a couple right here by my house too.
And what was the most difficult part about it? Right? Was the most difficult part not seeing those individuals, hearing friends and family talk
I don't
about
do
it?
sushi though.
What was the most difficult
Oh, you live in Japan?
The
What?
difficult part about it was,
Nice.
I've
What time is it in Japan right now? What time is it in Japan?
On my own.
Where you in Okinawa? Okinawa?
By myself. And when you're going through something by yourself,
Okinawa?
you know, of course it's difficult. The lonely part of being by yourself, but it's also easier because you only have to.
You ain't know there where the Karate Kid was
how
at.
you feel and what you think and what, you know what I'm saying? So experiencing it as a family.
You must be your military.
You feel me? Cause that's the kind of thing that I always felt like, you know, I bear the brunt of all that for them. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying?
6 p.m. What? It's 11 p.m. here. It's 6 p.m. there. Word. Damn. So you chilling, yeah. You ready for you relaxing then. You done had your whole day already. We just done getting our day started.
Present myself as a man.
You halfway through your day.
As a provider, protector, as a, you know what I'm saying? As someone who.
And we just not getting started.
In the community, as a certain type of person. And so for that to be like, yeah, fuck all that. Nah, did what we say. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh man, for real? Yo, that's wild. So, you know, and then I had to remind myself that, you know, it's more important things out there.
I wish I had that time right now.
You know,
What? Hey, it'll be that time in a little while. We gonna switch. We'll switch. Switch.
But comedy helped me.
How about
take it?
Okay, 6 p.m. Tomorrow I'm gonna be on here at 6 at p.m. Be on here at 6 p.m. on my time.
Well, to be honest with you, I'm very arrogant. So I never felt humbled by any means. You know what I'm saying? Because every day, if they laugh, if they don't laugh, if I have a good day, I have a bad day, I still walk out, I still get in my car, go home, and I wake up tip. You know what I'm saying? So I always had, and that confidence, see, that is something that a lot of comedians don't have. You know what I'm saying? And
there's a lot of gold.
It's an even exchange, you know? You go out there and You know what I'm saying?
Where in Japan?
You have no problem.
Is that my mom out there
being
blowing
funny.
horn?
You know automatically how to be funny. Your issue
A lot of
is
gold, huh?
making them care about your story. Okay, well, me, I go out there, they automatically care about my story.
How you? What you be using? What you be using to find gold?
Both have challenges. You know what I'm saying? Don't
You
look
got a
at
big
me because
machine?
my challenges are different from yours. Just do the best of what you do. Let me do the best of what I do. And mind your
Okay.
own business. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
we
what's
kick
up.
it like that.
I know somebody else be finding gold too.
Have they ever boxed you out?
He done found a nice little bit.
You said comedian.
They not no millions yet, but he working on it.
Boxed you out where they, well, you know, what I hated on
That's
you.
what's up. How long you been doing that?
See, that's what I'm saying.
Finding gold, looking for gold,
of what other people
or
do,
digging for
anything
gold,
to do.
of course.
They didn't hate on me. They just hated. You feel what I'm saying? I was at the topic of their hate at the time.
Are you being like in the water?
They hated on somebody else before.
You be in the water?
They just some hate.
Or you be like digging in the
Because if it weren't for them,
in the world,
my special on December 24th.
in the earth?
Yeah, go ahead.
And it works, Lauren, by the way, for that.
It don't work for me, but I saw it.
You got the whole little thing like on in the house? Okay. Okay, I know that's right.
What is this? Is this a Mac? This ain't a Mac. Definitely not a Mac.
Oh, it's not like gold rush yet, huh?
But no, now I'm asking you, is this, there wasn't no government issue?
No, why would I have a government issue?
I'm just asking, man. I'm just asking, because it won't work for you,
It
but
don't
it
work
works for
for me.
anybody else.
I don't know.
Y'all, look at this.
But
Look at this
I'm
guy.
look at it to be able to talk about it.
Look at this guy.
I got you.
Look at this guy. Look at Ed 3P
Nah, man.
Gamer.
Don't do that.
Look what he says. Weirdo.
They done messed that up. Ain't no.
Don't hurt yourself.
Who sent you? Oh, you who they seeing, huh? Okay, all right, I see. Okay.
And now I want me some noodles. Now, Coco.
Your question now. What was your question?
Give me some spicy noodles.
The boxing out by comedians, because a lot of times when comedians come up here and they be saying like behind the scenes, other comedians will do things like tell venues not to book them or.
Can't nobody tell nobody that about me.
Mm-hmm.
Like for real, I don't think, you know what I'm saying? Either you book me or you. Actually, the opposite happened to me. Okay. When I first started doing comedy, I started on January 12th, 2022. And I was doing it very consistently week in, week out. And so, you know, reps is what builds your comedic ability.
And Gold Wolves.
Your instincts and reflexes
And Gold
whatnot.
Wolves.
And it takes time.
What you mean Gold Wolves?
Right?
Gold Wolves?
So, let me see, January 12th is when I started. And I was really just happy to go in and just be let people, you know, happy to allow me to do time on stage. I wasn't even expecting to get paid.
What up, Queen Gamer?
I say by March. Let's
How you
call it
doing?
March to 20-something.
I like stuff.
I got a call and an invitation to come do a show in Brooklyn. They said they were gonna pay me $30,000.
That's good.
15
That's good.
minutes. You know, now mind you, I'm used to getting paid a lot more, but it's for a lot longer time on stage. 30,000 for 15 is pretty commensurate with the amount of time spent for what I do in my day job. I'm like, oh, I'm off to a fantastic start. So I go and they booked me. It was Rip Michaels. Yeah, right on. Yeah, he set me up. He booked me to come to Brooklyn, to the Barclays, to do comedy on the show where you had
Not like Real Wolves, okay.
So they say, yeah, here come T.I. And I come out there.
What's a good
I'm
wolf?
sure they was expecting music. And here I am telling jokes. Man, they booed the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? You hear me?
Alpha Wolf?
Yeah, you sure were. You damn sure were. I forgot about that. So then we had to say, we saved the day because, you know, we started a record and I was like,
T.I. came up to me
I
and said,
wish you
play
would.
one of my records.
yeah.
And I played one, and he said, stop that shit, Envy.
Ain't no way. I
wish.
wish I would with you disrespectful, ungrateful bastards. I'm out of here. Nah, man, but you know what I'm saying? But so they did the opposite for me. They said, oh, okay, he think
Alpha
okay.
Wolf, I have a complete bitch. I could be a complete nice
It'll
person.
be worth it.
Okay.
Yeah. So that, but now, but real, I don't know if he did that on purpose, but if he did, that was funny as hell. Very well played.
What hurt more, bombing on stage?
No. First of all,
He got a little bombed. That's what he said. He didn't say he got bombed.
Charlamagne, you're masterful at this. Man, that man is a real wizard.
Isn't that bombing?
That's bombing.
No.
Comedians will call that bombing.
Well, no. If they start throwing shit at you and you have to leave, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a different one.
Yeah.
He quarterback.
I think you get a little different. Ain't nobody about to do nothing at you.
No, but hear me out. Well, I've actually had things thrown at me on stage.
Bro, a real fucking wolf like a lion. You see
Yeah.
it. Black wolf too.
Rapping.
Yeah, we had to jump off those stuff. You know what I mean?
See that motherfucker be scared of that mother like, oh shit. What is that?
Comedy club where you can like
Badass
walk down
wolf.
and see the person. They,
You don't understand how miserable in life people are. People don't care nothing about, you know. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is, that was actually my favorite show. It was my favorite show because it made me sharp and on my toe. I had to think because you know, a show where everything goes great. You already know what you're gonna say. You already have, you know what I mean. You got your bit, so you go out there and you know what I'm saying. You do your bit. But a show where things happen that you didn't expect to happen, it sharpens you and brings something else out of you that you didn't even know you were capable of.
So it made you realize you still had a lot to learn.
That made me realize I was better than I was. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
It made me realize I was better than I was. But I put it like this. I became a better comedian after that show. That show made me better. And that's why.
So you don't look like an alpha, a fucking alpha
When it
wolf.
comes to comedy, how do you decide which criticism?
But those boos, those were premeditated boos. You see what I'm saying? See, cause you know,
you think it was all set up?
Yeah, I think that was premeditated boos.
so they
I
were
think
trying to haze you.
I think so.
Okay,
Something like that.
okay,
You know what I mean? Something like that. Something like welcome to comedy, little nigga. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that.
That was the
Is
first.
that what you telling yourself, or is that really?
That's how I felt. What you felt, Ivy?
So that was the first show. So Rip does comedy and artist performing. That's his thing. He does comedy with artist performing. Tip was on it, so people assumed Tip was gonna be rapping, right? So first song, what you know about that comes on as Tip walks out. Crowd goes crazy. Tip says, "All right," stops. Now he not performing. He started to do comedy.
So they mad now. They got
Hey, you know what comedians do late? They're like, what? And then he starts telling jokes. So now it's like the Tip caught it early. Walk back, play this. I play the record. They start getting hype again because now they're thinking about performing. Then he said, "You nasty, ignorant motherfuckers! Y'all thought I was really gonna perform. You get whatever bastard." They start laughing. He closed out his 5 minutes, walks out. He caught the crowd back. So it wasn't a bump.
Okay.
But that's what happened.
So you think that's an alpha wolf? What kind of wolf is it?
It's okay. No, but it's okay. And then and another thing that I learned, because like, you know, one thing about, you know, New York City, like, you know what I'm saying, people catch on fast. So when the one couple people start booing, it just start crescendoing around from the back up to the front. And, you know, it was to the point I looked down, I see Tamika, she down there booing too. I said, "Hey man, what the hell is wrong with you, bro? You came with me, right?" Yeah, she down there booing too. I said, "Man, come on, man. I know good damn well." She's like, "I'm just going to
I got caught in the moment.
Nah.
Nah, but I don't. And then another thing, so people said that they said that, you know, usually when people get booed, a lot of people, they stop doing comedy because of that. They can't take that, you know what I mean? A lot of people, and then they said that I knew you were serious. But the very next day, I got back on stage and got a standing ovation. The very next day, it was in Atlanta. It was a show with DCM Fly, I think Mike Else or something. But anyway, I got back on stage, did another 5 minutes.
It's like a big old black dog with a smile.
I got a standing ovation for him.
Oh, it's a nice doggy, huh?
So
That's a nice doggy.
You know what I'm saying? That was
You
just
say you could pet him on his head.
a learning curve for me, and I accept.
Nice doggy, nice doggy.
What means something, what matters to me. You know, it's like if I don't mind, it don't matter.
I wanted to ask, so next year is the 20th anniversary of ATL.
And the 20th anniversary of King.
Did you ever expect ATL to be as big for our culture as it is?
I will honestly say I had no expectations. I had no expectation. I went into it with an open mind. It was a skill set that I wanted to develop, and it was something that I always wanted to do, and the opportunity
came to me.
It just made me feel like I was on my way. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I was thinking.
Man, I still need me
I'm
something
on
snack
my
on.
way there. You know what I mean?
Bro, do you have a dog?
But
Yep.
the fact that it has
I got a pit bull.
the following that it has, and people are so
I got a pit bull.
committed to
Just one
caring,
dog.
you know what I'm saying?
I used to have a few
And
dogs
people
in my
are
lifetime.
people are
For that much.
glued to the television, and that's what I've learned. Like, okay, so I've had different kinds of fame. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had like the underground hip hop fame. I've had the mainstream superstar fame. I've had the all day on CNN fame. You know